You only have to watch one of Rachel Lindsay's interviews to know that she is charming and beautiful. Everyone who's watched The Bachelorette is very aware of what a delight that she can be. But some have been questioning her judgment, especially if they've been following The Bachelorette spoilers, and drawing some very unfavorable comparisons to a past Bachelorette. We don't just mean fans of the show, we mean the former Bachelor and Bachelorette personalities of the Bachelor Nation. They think that they know which way Lindsay is leaning, and they're telling the world exactly what they think about it. Thank goodness for Twitter, where we can see the thoughts of the Bachelor Nation in real time, from the comfort of our couches. Tanner Talbot, who was a contestant on a season of The Bachelorette, was making his opinion known on Twitter. So the lawyer #Bachelorette likes the smooth-talking guy from the Southeast over the dude from Wisconsin? Feels like I've seen this one before. That's a clear reference to Andi Dorfman's season of The Bachelorette, as she struggled to choose between Josh Murray of the Southeast and Nick Viall of Wisconsin. Bachelor Nation standbys Carly Waddell and Jared Hybon shared their appreciation in their replies to the tweet. Haha, Carly replied, social media can make it hard to gauge sincerity. Jared's enthusiastic "got is wildly unambiguous. Nick Viall, who is clearly super relevant to this comparison, quoted the tweet with his own comment. Things have a way of working out. Andi Dorfman was the lead on the 10th season of The Bachelorette. That was only a few seasons ago, but we get that they can all blur together. Andi Dorfman was a Georgia prosecutor, a shockingly beautiful lady, just like on Law and Order. Josh Murray was a smooth-talking, hunky baseball player from the Southeast. He was actually born in New York, but he grew up in Florida, and went to college in Georgia. Nick Viall was a charming, earnest man from Wisconsin. And, not for nothing, but at least on camera, Nick Viall was definitely better looking than Josh Murray. You know it, don't lie. Andi Dorfman ultimately chose Josh Murray. It didn't end so well. We'll get to that in a moment. Nowadays, those guys are both familiar fixtures for the entire Bachelor franchise, but season 10 of The Bachelorette was the first time that they were introduced to the world. The parallels are obvious. Rachel Lindsay is also a lawyer from the South. She's from Dallas, not Atlanta. Brian Abasolo is a beefy Florida chiropractor who seems to say whatever Lindsay wants to hear, or thinks that she wants to hear. Peter Krause is a charming, handsome man from Wisconsin who comes across as very honest. Andi chose Josh Murray. It didn't work out. In fact, Andi Dorfman alleged that Josh was emotionally abusive during their relationship. She wrote a New York Times bestseller that contained the claims, titled, "It's Not Okay." Lindsay has appeared to be leaning towards Brian Abasolo, even though he keeps putting up red flags. Fans in general don't seem to like Brian Abasolo at all, and it's pretty clear that there will be uproar if Rachel chooses him. Thanks to Bachelor in Paradise accidentally spoiling a Bachelorette elimination, we were able to rule out a frontrunner pretty early on. Clearly, the famous members of Bachelor Nation feel the same way. You don't compare somebody to Josh Murray as a compliment. It is kind of unusual for anyone connected to the show to be so openly critical of the reigning Bachelorette. To be clear, it definitely has happened. Remember when Leah Block apologized for her racist tweet about Rachel? But this time, we're not dealing with racist criticism. We're dealing with people noticing some pretty major parallels. And what really looks like it might be a parallel mistake. But it can't be a mistake bigger than saying goodbye to Dean Ungalit, who is too precious for this world, too pure. Overall, it looks like Rachel Lindsay might be the only person who genuinely likes Brian Abasolo.